Hello there, my name is Mr. OMG. This diagram shows the graph of a sin bx plus c, where a, b, c are integers. Find the value of a, b, and c. Okay, the easiest way is to find c. Okay, c, because c is this one, which is 4. Okay, yeah. The amplitude a, which is the distance from 6 to 4, which is 6 minus 4, 2. So a equals to 2. So the period b, yeah, b equals to 2 pi divided by period. So what is the one period? Okay, look at this here. Okay, yeah. This is one period of the sine function, and this is divided by 3. So this is pi over 6, 3 pi over 6, and this is 4 pi over 6, which is 2 pi over 3. Okay, yeah. So 2 pi divided by period, 2 pi divided by 2 pi over 3, which is 3. So 3 is the answer. On the axis, draw the graph y equals to absolute 3x squared minus 10. Okay, to draw this graph, and they ask to write the coordinate of the points. Yeah, so this is if we factorize, we get 3x minus 2 times x plus 5. So the coordinate will be when x is 0, then it's minus 10, 0, 10. Absolute of negative 10 is positive 10, so this is 10. Okay, while for the x-axis, okay, x-intercept, there will be 2 over 3 and minus 5, and the coordinate will be minus 5, 0 and 2 over 3, 0. Yeah, so to draw the graph, it's simply this is the graph. I mean, need to pass through 10 and 2 over 3. Okay, yeah, and this is the answer, since the actual answer will be this, but absolute make negative into positive, so become that. Okay, yeah. And the next one, find the set value of k, where k equals to this has exactly 2 distinct roots. Okay, so we need to know y equals to k is a horizontal line, which is this. Okay, yeah. So when it have 2 distinct roots, okay, we can see that the middle red lines, it have 4 roots, 1, 2, 3, 4. However, the top line, they will have 2 distinct roots. Yeah, so in order to find the ky equals to k something, yeah, it needs to be greater than this. This is when 3 roots. Okay, yeah, 3 roots. Okay, so the top one will be 2 roots. Understand? Yeah, yeah. So to find 2 roots, we need to find the maximum point, and the maximum point is when it's the middle. So minus 5 plus 2 over 3 divided by 2, that will be minus 13 over 6. That's the middle. Yeah, and we put y into the equations, and we get 289 over 12. Yeah, so k need to be greater than 289 over 12. So is there any other? Yes, it's in the middle here. It's the bottom, the most bottom, where y equals 0. Yeah, k equals 0. Then that's the answers. Write down these indices in the form of k, p to the power of a, q to the power of b, r to the power of c. So the purpose is to find k, a, b, and c. Okay, yeah, in the form of that. So here, look at the square root. The square root means 3 p to the power of 1, q to the power of half. Okay, because square root means to the power of half, and this is r to the power of negative 3. While this bracket, which is 8p to the power of 3, and this is q to the power of negative 1, and the other one is r to the power of 1 over 5. Okay, yeah. So let's combine constant with constant, which is 3 over 8, p with p, which is p to the power of 1 minus 3, and this is half minus minus 1, and this is minus 3 minus 1 over 5. And k will be 3 over 8, a is minus 2, b is 3 over 2, and c is minus 16 over 5, and that's the answers. Solve the equation of these trigonometric equations. Okay, yeah. So look at this, they have the same angle, so we can make sin divided by cos, which is tan. So tan 2x plus pi over 4 equals to square root 3 over 3. Okay, yeah. And we get here, we use QAS here, quadrant, angle, and solutions. Yeah, quadrant for tan positive, there will be 1 and 3. Yeah, and the angle will be pi over 6, because this is tan inverse square root 3 over 3. Yeah, tan inverse square root 3 over 3. Yeah, and that will be 2x plus pi over 4 equals to pi over 6, which is the first quadrant, and also the third quadrant, which is 7 pi over 6. And x will be minus pi over 24 if we count this, okay, and this will be x equals to 11 pi over 24. However, this is rejected since the domain is only this, okay, can you see? So this is accepted. The second answer, that will be this plus 2 pi, which is the next period, plus 2 pi, which is 13 pi over 6. So we solve this, we get 23 over 24, and that's the second answer. Find the factor with magnitude 200 in the direction 7 minus 24. So we multiply it by k to find the factor, because a factor, we multiply k is the same factor, okay, yeah. So we use Pythagoras, which is square root 7k square plus minus 24k square, that's equals to 100. We'll find this at k equals to 8, okay, yeah. So since k equals to 8, so we substitute here, we get 56 minus 192, okay, that's the answer. How about B? Find the factor OC. OC is simply OA plus AC, okay, yeah, OA plus AC, where OA is A and AC is 1/3 of AB. You can see it from this informations, okay, yeah. And AB itself, AB, in order from A to B, we need to go this and that, which is minus A plus B, okay, yeah, minus A plus B. So we simplify them, we get 2 over 3A plus 2 over 3B. That's the answer, okay, yeah. Given that the factor equation of this, and find the value of P and Q. So from here, we can say that 2P plus 2Q equals to minus 5P plus 5. And the second one will be P plus 4Q equals to 5P plus 5Q. Yeah, and simplify that, yeah, we get 7P plus 2Q equals to 5, while the other one equals to P equals to minus 4Q, okay? I mean, Q equals to minus 4P from here, okay, yeah? We simplify that, yeah? We substitute here, 7P plus 2 times minus 4P equals to 5, and we get P equals to negative 5, and we substitute here, we get Q equals 20, and that's the answer. A group of 15 people include 3 brothers. A team of 6 people is to be chosen from this group. The 3 brothers must not be separated. So from these questions, we know that 15 people, there's 12 people and 3 people, which is brother here, okay? And these people special because they must not be separated, okay? Yeah. So how many number of possible teams that can be chosen, okay? So there is a 2 scenario there with the 3 bro included and 3 bro excluded, okay? Yeah. The 3 bro excluded, that will be 12 people, yeah, this. In this 6 people, team of 6 people, 3 already book slot, okay, yeah, and the other will be 12C3 because 12 people we choose 3, okay, yeah. However, the other one is 12C6, yeah, and we plus them, 12C3 plus 12C6, that will be 1144, and that's the answers. The diagram shows the circles, center O, radius 10, S diagram. Minor arc AB is 28, yeah, and find the value of theta. To find the value of theta, we use the formula as S equals to R theta, where S is the arc AB, okay, yeah. Arc AB is 28 equals to 10 times theta. Theta equals to 2.8, and that's the answer for the angles. To find the perimeter of the shade regions, okay, we need to know that this, if we do this is 90 degree, don't forget, yeah, because radius and tangent make 90 degree, that's circle theorems. And don't forget AC also equals to BC in the circle theorem, okay, yeah. So look at this triangle here, yeah. So tan theta, this is 1.4, okay, yeah, 2.8 divided by 2. Tan 1.4 equals to AC divided by 10. So from here we know that AC equals to 57.98, yeah. And from here we already find AC, find the perimeter, it is easier for us since it's only AC plus BC, yeah, which is 57.98 times 2 plus the arc AB, which is 28, and that's make 143.95 is the perimeter. And how about the area of the shade region? The area of shade region is simply 2 times triangle, which is 2 times half base times height. Base is AC times the height 10, and minus the sector, which is half r square times theta, okay, yeah. and that will make 439.8, and that's the answer. A function f is such that fx equals to ln 2x plus 3 plus ln 4 for x greater than a, where a is constant. Write down the least possible value of a. Okay, so we need to remember that inside ln it cannot be negative. Okay, example ln negative 2, if we try in calculator there will be error, or ln 0. Okay, yeah, so this inside this must be positive. So 2x plus 3 must be greater than 0. Okay, yeah, so from here we get x must be greater than minus 3 over 2, and a will be minus 3 over 2, and that the least possible value of a. Okay, yeah, using this value of a, write down the range of f. The range of f, that's when ln, okay, ln can be accepted for any value of y. Okay, yeah, so we can say that it's minus infinity until infinity, because it's everything accepted here. Yeah, everything that exists in the range. Okay, so we can also write this fx element real. Okay, yeah, and using this value of a, find the value of f inverse x and start setting its range. To find f inverse x, yeah, we need to switch x with y. Okay, so this is y equals to ln x plus 3 plus ln 4. We substitute, and we get x minus ln 4 equals to ln 2y plus 3, and we move the ln, become e to the power of x minus ln 4 equals to 2y plus 3, and this is actually e to the power of x minus over 4. Okay, because that's the rules in the cis. Okay, minus 3 divided by 2, and that's the value of y. Okay, yeah, since that is the inverse of x, so f inverse x is the simplest form of this, which is e to the power of x minus 2 over 8, and the range itself is this, which is the domain of f, and that will be y greater than minus 3 over 2. Yeah, and that's the answers. On the axis below, sketch the graph y equals to fx and y equals to f inverse x. Yeah, so we know that the f inverse x from the questions before. Okay, and when x equals 0 here, and that will be ln 3 plus ln 4, that will be ln 12, and y equals 0, if you count calculator we get 11 over 8. However, this one, when x equals 0, the y will be minus 11 over 8, and the x, when y is 0, x will be ln 12. Okay, yeah, so that will be the blue one, that will be this two. Yeah, 0 minus 11 over 8, and the red one will be this. Yeah, so if we draw the line, that will be like this. Yeah, which is this, and the other one, the blue, which is fx, will be this. Okay, yeah, and that will be the answers. Yeah, the we label each graph with this. Okay, and that's the answers. Yeah. Show this fraction algebra into that. Okay, yeah, so we need to simplify this into the right hand side. So the algebra will be, we make the same denominator, which is the red. We need to multiply by 2x plus 1 times 4x minus 1, and so on, so on. Okay, and then we simplify them. Yeah, and we get as the result. Okay, and BH find the integration of this. Yeah, give you answer in term of this, and we need to use 9a because it's say hands here. Okay, which is integration of this 1 over 2x plus 1 become this, and this using power rule, using ln again. Yeah, and put the limit 1 until half. So we put 1 first, we get this, and we'll put half, we get this. And we simplify them, we get this, half times ln 37 over 2 minus 1 over 12, and that's the answers. The first three terms of an arithmetic progression is log x to the power 5, x to the power 9. Okay, so the first term is log x, and this, the next one is 5 log x, and this, the next one is 9 lgx. Okay, not log x, lgx. And the difference, that will be 4 lgx, that means the first term is lgx, and the difference is 4 lgx. Okay, and they're asking for the sum of n terms, so Sn this equals to, this is the formula, and we substitute into this. Yeah, we simplify, we get n times 2n minus 1 lgx, where p is 2 here. Okay, yeah, hence find the value of n for this one. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna substitute here this one. Yeah, the answer equals to 4950 lgx, so this can be crossed out. So we get 2n squared minus n equals to 450, and using calculator we get n equals to 50, and the next is 99 over 2. And from here C, given that the sum also minus 14,850. So we know that 450 LGX, we use this equals to this. When we cross out this is equals to minus 3. So x equals to 10 to the power of negative 3, and that's the answer. A particle moves in a straight line such that this is the function of s. Show that the velocity, look at this, they said the velocity is v, and that is ds over dt. So basically we use differentiation to find these answers, okay, in the terms of this. So this minus 1, if you differentiate, will come 0. So the problem only this one, so we're gonna use quotient rule, okay, which is u equals to 2t plus 1 to the power of 3 over 2, and v equals to t plus 1, and u prime equals to this, and v prime equals to 1. So let's use the formula u prime v minus uv prime over v square, and when we simplify it, we get this, and this is the answers. And b, show that p is never instant rest. So when v equals 0, this equals to 0, over t plus 1 square, we can cross out, and the answer will be t equals to minus 2 and t equals to minus half, and there is no positive solution, so there is no never instant rest, and shown, and that's the answer. The first three term in a descending power of x, this expansion, binomial expansion, this can be written as 32x to the power 5 minus 160, and so on, okay. Find the exact value of a, b, and c, okay. So we need to find the expansion of this first, which is a to the power 5, x to the power 5, which is this, and 5 the coefficient, this ax to the power 4 and 2 over 5, and the next one will be 10 ax to the power of 3, 2 to the over 5 to the power of 2, okay, while for the next one, 1 minus bx square is this one, okay, so we're gonna use multiplication table to multiply that, okay. So for this is the first one, we use this as the expansion, and then the second one this, and that's the expansion, this one, that's the expansion. We use the multiplication table. The first one, there will be a to the power 5, x to the power 5, and in the question is written is 32, so a to the power 5, that will be 32, so we get a equals to 2 here, okay, easy, right? While for the next one, this multiplied by this is the x to the power 4, and this plus this, that will be equals to minus 160, 2a to the power 4, and this is minus 2a to the power 5b, and that's equals to minus 160. Since a we know that's 2, we substitute and we get b equals to 3, okay, and for the next one, c equals to this plus this plus this. Since we already know a and b, we just substitute and we get c equals to 544 over 5, and we don't need to care the rest one, okay, because we already find the answer. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and comment, because your comment will be featured in the YouTube shorts. Thank you.